Danielle Busby is shedding some light on why Grandma Mimi no longer appears on OutDaughtered. During the latest episode of her and Adam Busby's new podcast, More Than Reality, Danielle revealed that her relationship with her mother is more complicated than it appeared on the family's reality show, explaining that some behind-the-scenes issues contributed to the decision to no longer include Mimi in filming. In early seasons of OutDaughtered, Mimi was a vibrant, fun-loving grandmother to Adam and Danielle's 6 daughters, but she disappeared from the show after season 8, leading viewers to wonder what had happened, and whether she was still in the Busby family's lives. The reality is complex, Danielle explained in the October 23 podcast episode. When Danielle was growing up, Mimi was a young, single mom with 3 daughters who was not always fully present in her children's lives. That led Danielle to become independent at a relatively young age. As an adult, she had a relationship with her mom, but it wasn't always 100% smooth. "I think that's what's really hard for the fans to realize," she said, "because there's so much behind the scenes. When you watch an episode and she's in the show, there's just a lot of things that are not said." The result was that OutDaughtered viewers saw a version of Danielle's mom with the rough edges sanded off. Through the TV show, your mom was projected as just like the fun, kooky, silly, crazy person, Adam said, which she is, but you never ever once saw the other side of what that was like. You never saw what things were like off camera and behind the scenes and things she may have done earlier that day, he added. The result: moments where he or Danielle seemed short-tempered or annoyed with Mimi were presented without context, which they felt wasn't fair. Danielle also said that her mom's unreliability made including her in OutDaughtered episodes difficult. "It's not like we just have cameras in our house 24/7, she said. Filming happened on a schedule, sometimes over multiple days, which required a commitment from everyone involved. There's certain situations where, like, if people are in a certain episode and we're going to finish that episode, they need to be present. Well, some people can be MIA, Danielle explained. There's been times where we haven't seen or spoken, and all of a sudden there she is. In other cases, filming would be hours and hours behind schedule, Adam said, which was wasting everybody's time. Then she just shows up and all of us, family-wise, we're all frustrated. Because she never called, never responded, and all of the sudden she's here, he added. Mimi was playing a character on OutDaughtered, Danielle stressed. And while it was based on who she is in real life, it wasn't the whole story. She's great with kids, great with people, she said. But it's an up and down cycle of struggles. She was awesome when she's present, Adam added. But when she was down, it was a whole other story, and you never saw that. As assured, OutDaughtered Season 9 is filled to the brim with even more fun, drama, and chaos. Adam and Danielle Busby already had their hands full with their personal and professional responsibilities, but he tried hard to further increase the fun element in their lives. Adam planned a family camping trip, which was surrounded by chaos both ahead and after the adventure. The couple struggled to get on the same page after their latest date night. Read further to learn more about what happened into Adam and Danielle's camping trip that was featured in the recently aired episode. Adam and Danielle's cute cooking class date from last week's episode for her 39th birthday took a quick turn. Well, her husband was unable to understand her exercising struggles because of her health issues. The bitterness from the previous episode continued in the new one when the Busby family patriarch suggested a camping trip with all their daughters. The girls looked overjoyed with their father's plan, but his wife was not happy. She does not like camping. Danielle eventually agreed to go on the family adventure on one condition, that she would be glamping. While talking to the camera, Adam soon shared that he wants Danielle to enjoy their family adventure. This is because things have not been good between them since their cooking class date. The trip's planning was soon accompanied by trouble when the dates of Blayke's first school dance clashed with the date when they planned to leave for the family adventure. Adam and Danielle then agreed on the divide and conquer policy, for Blayke did not want to miss her special event. Thus, Daddy Busby took Quince to visit his parents, while Danielle took her eldest daughter for her dance. Adam and Danielle then planned on meeting at the campsite the next day. After reaching the campsite early, he discovered that his wife's glamping tent was filled with bugs. He quickly cleaned the tent, but it was certainly not the type of fun he was expecting on the camping trip. The chaos rose further when Danielle and Blayke joined them at the campsite. Adam made a vain attempt with his girls to catch the fish for dinner, which was soon followed by him losing his calm. Mama Busby laughed at the situation and later accepted that her husband was putting in a lot of effort. All the OutDaughtered girls have grown up. Even the Quins are not babies anymore. Though it seemed like yesterday when Adam and Danielle Busby introduced their 5 little munchkins to work through this TLC show. Now, the Busby Quins are already 3rd graders, while their elder sister Blayke Busby is now a 7th grader. Danielle Busby recently took to her Instagram to share a few pictures from her girls' first day at school. While expressing her excitement, Danielle shared that her Quins have started their 3rd grade, while her eldest daughter has started her 7th grade. She even added that all her girls are growing so fast. The proud mom then concluded her caption by praying for a smooth and safe year for her daughters. Do you agree that Busby girls are growing up fast? Adam and Danielle Busby are parents to 6 adorable daughters. Their oldest is Blayke, accompanied by the Quins. Managing a family with 6 kids, especially daughters, can be slightly more dramatic and overwhelming for the parents. Besides coping with emotional drama, managing a home of 8 can be an expensive task. Danielle from OutDaughtered recently shared an estimate of the amount she spends on her family's weekly groceries. Read further to know more. OutDaughtered stars Danielle and Adam have plates full of loads of responsibilities that come unannounced with being parents to 6 kids. Besides managing their professional life, both of them equally invest in their personal life. During a conversation with Daily Mail, the Busby family matriarch shared a rough estimate of the amount they spend on groceries. Danielle responded that they spend roughly around $800 to $1,000 merely on groceries. She added that besides food and beverages, their daughter's sports, as well as lunches, are a part of this. Mama Busby then agreed that it was expensive. Adam soon joked that most of their grocery expense goes for laundry detergent, as the family has laundry day almost every day. Then, the OutDaughtered couple expressed happiness that they had crossed the newborn stage for their quintuplets. They added that, at times, they still feel overwhelmed with all the work associated with raising 6 daughters. Danielle then claimed that they were outnumbered and quickly corrected themselves to be OutDaughtered. Thus, it can't come under overspending, as using $800 to $1,000 on groceries for a family of 6 is reasonable considering the skyrocketing cost of living. However, spending $1,000 on groceries every week can be hard on the parents. As Danielle once mentioned, that the couple keeps a close track of their pennies to provide for the life daughters deserve. Mama and Daddy Busby often find themselves hooked on their daughters. Undoubtedly, managing a family with a teen and 5 8-year-olds can be overwhelming and draining. This couple has come together to manage their finances in order to provide for their family. It was earlier revealed that the Busbys receive somewhere between $25,000 to $40,000 for shooting weekly for OutDaughtered. Besides collecting cash from the network, Danielle and Adam are also excelling in their respective professions, as Danielle owns the Grayson B Boutique, a family apparel store in Texas, while Daddy Busby owns Adam Busby Media. Additionally, the family has a collective YouTube channel named It's a Buzz World. The currently airing Season 9 features a lot of the family's updates, the change in their family dynamics being one of them. Ever since the opening of Danielle's boutique, she has been more occupied with the store, and the responsibilities associated with their daughters have now shifted to Adam's court. Besides looking after them, he gets overwhelmed with the work